What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly LA Sports Podcast!
Jeez.
What's up, Mar?
Hi.
Hope your traffic is doing well.
How you doing?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
All right.
Just roll with it.
My name is Josh, aka Jake. Well, let's restart. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 191 for the week of July 11th, 2021. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire, and this week I'm joined by the man in the back shirt.
Yeah.
Build Against Cancer.
Yep.
That's what that stands for. Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how you doing today?
All right. I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm glad that you were doing well because yesterday you were not.
Yeah.
So now you're doing well. That's good to hear.
Guy, I called in sick to the second job,
You did? Luckily, you still, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say you still get paid, but. Yeah. I'm not going to reprimand you for taking a day off. It's okay.
Okay.
You can take as many as you want. How about that?
Sayonara.
That's it for the show, fuckers. What's up, hero? Welcome as well, guys, to the live show. For those who are listening to the audio version of the show, hello to you as well. Don't think we forgot about you because we haven't, and we love you and appreciate you. And for those who are watching the YouTube VOD, hey, leave a comment. People say that, right? Like, comment, subscribe.
There you go. You got it.
We did it. That's like the tagline, right?
That's it.
There it is. Will, just to fucking kick it off, do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode of the show?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
So,
I haven't read this document before. I have no idea what you're going to say.
have you actually not?
No, okay.
I didn't know if you did or not. Dave says, the sword of Sang Helios has arrived. One of them.
Yeah. Well, what's on the show, Josh?
Well, Will, before I even say that, so people have been complaining, rightfully so, I complained about it before, that it's so difficult with the whole naming scheme of the flight versus a beta, the flighting, the insider program, whatever it is, right?
Sure.
Well, guess what this episode's devoted to, Will?
What's that?
You should sign up for the Halo Insider program. That's in the show. We have a tease of something to look forward to. Another Infinite rosters announced that we'll get to. You should really sign up for the Halo Insider program. Tournament recaps, tournament drama. Really, sign up for the Halo Insider program. Call of Duty brings fans back. Video games. And did we mention that you should fucking sign up for the Halo Insider program? Will, let's get into some competitive news. You should sign up for the Halo Infinite Insider program. This is my sketch. He says, PSA. With each week, we're creeping closer and closer to the Halo Infinite multiplayer technical preview. Another fucking dumbass name. A key goal is hardening, and validating at large scale. Help us out, spread the word, opt in, verify your email, and be ready. And if you're already signed up, thank you. Remember, you can update your profile at any time, especially if you get new hardware. Please make sure you've opted in for communications and verified your email address, or we can't invite you when the time comes. Stay tuned, Spartans. And you can do that at halo8point.com. And you can go to the Halo Insider tab. Links in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. ! Show notes in the chat if you're watching live or if you're watching on Twitch VOD, because there's chat replay.
But you can't type in chat replay. So
Yes, you can.
what?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No idea. I don't really watch replays much, but okay.
What's up, hero? And Justin, welcome. Sorry that Will fucked up your night last night, but we're back.
Yeah.
Next news story. HCS job opening. It's by Tashi on Twitter, and I quote, "We're hiring." Not we, them, HCS. The Halo eSports. You don't just want to get that out there.
Sure,
just in
yeah,
case,
yeah,
you
yeah.
never know. The Halo eSports team here at 343 Industries is looking for someone to fill an eSports competition coordinator role this summer as we gear up for Halo Infinite's release. Please see below for the details. Again, Google Doc the show to the show. You can check out the tweet with the picture and all that shit. Apply if you are capable of the requirements of the job. And if you're not, put your fucking hat in the ring. Why not? Next up, a little tease by Tashi as well, Will. He states, this month's HCS blog will detail important information for competitors. What platform you'll be competing on for both online and LAN events, controller versus mouse and keyboard, process at live events, accounts, and more. Fuck yes, daddy. Look for it at the end of the month. Tournament announcement. This is by Mista. Halo 5 HCS 2v2 tournament. Random duos. $100 plus prize pool. Saturday, July 17th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's hosted by Mista and Marine. There's a Google Doc where you can sign up in our Google Doc of the show notes of the show. Exclamation point show notes in chat. It's also at their tweet included, again, in the show notes. The Halo Draft League is coming back, baby. This is by the Halo Draft League, and they have a new website coming soon. And may I just say, if you're not part of their Discord, you should join it, and you should check out the screenshots that they posted of their upcoming website. It looks fucking sweet. It generally looks like clean as fuck. It's in the announcements tab, our channel, Will. The top one. Right there. Yeah.
Ooh.
Doesn't that look
Yeah.
nice?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Probably probably the big one here. All right. Thanks, Justin. He says killer shirt, Josh. This is one of the Pride tees that came out. And yeah, it's fucking lit. It's litty, fam. All right. Probably the biggest announcement that literally kind of just happened. So a ping system in Infinite is by Andrew Witz and Iva Lindstrom. Andrew Witz watched the Bethesda and E3 Infinite reveal as both a Halo megafan and a creator. As lead multiplayer designer, he has guided his team of designers as they created the features fans are raving about, and ones that haven't been announced, using his literary mindset, deep respect for fun, and player experience-based design focus. Here, Andrew shares his insights into being a fan, leader, and gamer. Iva asks, as lead multiplayer designer, what do you do here on a daily basis? For those wondering, this is an employee spotlight for 343. This is an interview between the two. And again, link will be included, but a couple big points here. Andrew states, it's my job to guide and mentor a team of designers as we all make Halo multiplayer modes and systems. That means we get the honor of working on classic Halo modes like Capture the Flag, Slayer, Oddball, and Big Team Battle, as well as new modes that bring more variety to Halo Infinite. It's our responsibility to make sure that modes are fun, clear, comprehensive, and competitive. My team also gets to work on awesome multiplayer systems like weapon spawners, voice-over messaging systems such as the classic Halo announcer, and new personal AI, and the Mark system, which is a feature where players can mark a spot in the world that lets their teammates know vital information like an enemy position or weapon location. Essentially, I work collaboratively on the vision of Halo Infinite's multiplayer with Tom French, multiplayer associate creative director, and then work with my design team to bring that vision to life for our players. Do you want to comment on that before I continue? That's probably the biggest part of this, but I included a couple more things as well.
Sure, yeah. If we're talking about a ping system, not sure how... You know what? I was going to say I'm not sure how it would fit in at high-level play because things move so fast. But we don't know that they're going to move so fast anymore.
We also don't know if it's going to be in competitive play.
Right. We'll have to see.
We'll have to wait and see. I saw, I forgot who, actually, I can probably just bring it up real quick because I know Beth replied to it. Shout out to Beth, by the way. Yo, Jordan, thank you for the, what is that, 16 months? Holy shit, 16-month fucking resub. Thank you so much. And our second Suono Sanguinios. He said he finally made it back to one. You did. You made it. But what was I going to say? Let me see. Trippy retweeted and said, I really hope this isn't allowed for competitive HCS settings. This takes away awareness in Halo. Too much free information with this allowed. And then Beth replied, I agree. I think it could be great for matchmaking, but a little too hand-holdy for competitive. I don't disagree. I will say, though, yo, what's up, Tools? Welcome. People are making it to be too big of a deal. They added ping to the latest COD. It's used in a very fringe way. I think Halo would have the same effect.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to is this being a thing in general. Because what I really love, now I know, okay, I don't want like people to get like their fucking, oh my God, what did I hear? Titties in a tussle? I think that's what Tom Segura said in one of his specials.
Oh my God.
I latched onto that because latch onto a tit. I thought that was hilarious. But don't get your titties, woman or otherwise, doesn't matter, man titties, don't get your titties in a tussle, because what I'm about to say. One of the reasons why I love in Apex Legends or like a Warzone, these battle royale types, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that you have this ping system. I really, really do like their ping systems. Now, I understand that their maps are so much larger because they're BRs. Like, I get it. So maybe from like a big team battle perspective, like others were saying, maybe just in a social matchmaking perspective, I love the idea of being able to get more information. The way I look at it is, if I'm playing, hell, even a ranked match, right? And you're going in solo, and other people don't have a mic on, and you see it all the time, right? Any game you play, doesn't even need to be Halo Me, any game you play. I love the idea of being able to, even if somebody's not using a mic, you're able to just ping a person if you see them, ping a weapon to be like, hey, I'm dropping this. Can you pick this up so at least somebody else has this? That type of thing. I really, really like that idea. But yeah, from a competitive standpoint, might not really work out. But like from a social or a BTB perspective, or even like I said, just a regular ranked matchmaking where people just aren't using mics, I think it could be great for just added information from a team-based standpoint from players who are not necessarily wanting to play as a team. Dave says, I want it to be contextual sensitive. Like, you can't just throw it on a wall. It should be for weapon times, flag, vehicle, etc. I can understand that. Justin says, it will make call out much easier and even transferable with teammates not using comms. Exactly. Says, for example, something that happens a lot is like, if I'm already running sniper, I don't want to stack rockets too. So if I kill rocket guy, just ping the rockets and somebody can grab it. Yes. I would also accept if you can ping people, just not whenever and wherever, says Dave.
He's saying just not throw random pings down.
Sure. I've always liked the idea of a ping system. I'm excited to see what it does in Infinite, how it's implemented. And if I feel like it doesn't work, obviously I'll criticize. If I feel like it works, obviously I'll praise. Justin says, as soon as they leave sight, the ping drops. Dave says, yeah. Okay. So like you ping like on an enemy player doesn't carry through walls. So like once they leave your line of sight, that ping drops.
Like, you should be able to like ping. I think what they have in place here is literally just like, if anyone's played PUBG, each player has their own marker on a team.
Okay.
And it does, like, you just ping a spot. There's no other information than just a ping.
So I think Battlefield does something similar where you may be able to ping players, but I think it just puts like a red triangle near where they are, or like where they were last seen.
Sure.
I'm not entirely certain. It's been a long time since I played a Battlefield game.
We'll have to see what they have.
What's up, Snagalicious? What a fucking great name, by the way. Hey, thanks for the follow too. Hot damn. Says, yo, finally caught you guys live. What up? What up? Love the name. Jordan says, I'd like to have pings for locations. I just want pings in general. I think they're great. I love them. Oh, thank you, Snag. Thank you, baby. All right, so let's continue on. We can keep the conversation flowing about the ping system, but there's more to this article as well. What's your favorite thing about working at 343? Says, asks Iva, or Eva. I apologize for mispronouncing. Yo, fucking A. Fucking Brian. Squawk, squawk, motherfuckers. With the 12-month resets a year, baby. Let's go. Also, I didn't fucking do this. Woo! Woo! There it is.
There they are.
That's for Jordan as well. Love a good ping system, right? This is something I asked for. I got what I wanted, depending upon how it's implemented.
Yeah, the good part is questionable at this point, right? Like, what are we actually getting?
It's absolutely questionable. It's absolutely questionable.
A lot of these things could be great if implemented properly.
Right. It's funny because I really did ask for this. I thought it could be a really cool thing is if we got like actual additional comms while not needing to talk. Like, I think that's great.
Yeah.
What's up, Mia? Welcome back. Jesus. You just know some Halo people are going to be like, stop chasing trends. Hey, you know.
It's going to be the same people that have been saying that with 4 and 5. I mean, it just really will be.
Snake says, pings and BTB I'm all for. If in 4v4 comp, if there isn't a cooldown, that ish could get crazy.
Yeah, just people pinging constantly.
Oh yeah. Because that would get annoying to me, like the whole what is it? Like the consistent Warzone pings all the time where you can just keep spamming that shit. No, I'm
like
not.
Valorant has a ping system, and they changed it to where, like, if you spam a ping, your character used to just say voice lines, and now if you spam ping, it just says one voice line. So hopefully.
Okay. Jordan jokes, says, stop putting basic FPS features in Halo, right? Sprint, hello? Oh, wait, Sprint's bad. My bad. Oh, fuck.
Wait.
I can't be happy about Sprint being a fucking FPS anymore. It's not trends, just good gameplay mechanics you can implement. But it's not classic Halo!
All right, can we continue with the article?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Andrew states, I really enjoy the passion for Halo that's at the studio. When you talk to anybody in the hallway or work areas, you learn how Halo means different things to different people. They love playing, whether it's on their own or with their community. There's a huge amount of respect for the franchise at 343, and there's such deep reverence for Halo that we constantly talk to each other to see if something is the right thing for Halo. We have honest discussions about this on the multiplayer team. It's just organically a conversation we have together after we playtest. We usually kick off conversations around an early version of something with, how Halo is this? And there's a very important question to ask, in my opinion. It has not escaped us just how important this franchise is to our players, but also ourselves as developers. We're constantly thinking of how something could improve Halo. Does this do something better? Is this going to land the way we want it to? Iva asks, what parts of the new game are you most proud of and why? Andrew states it's twofold. The first part is that I'm really proud of the multiplayer team. I'm not shipping the team to our players, but when you're making a game as big as this, it's very important to maintain team cohesiveness. That's been a challenge during COVID, to maintain our culture as a team while we've worked from home over the past year and a half. But the thing I'm most proud of is my design team's work. Their work ethic and how we have chosen to very specifically iterate on systems of Halo's multiplayer. So what does that mean? That means we've looked at a few problem spaces that we have data on about Halo multiplayer on Halo 4 and Halo 5, and we've tried to approach very specific problems. One of those problems has been the importance of level design knowledge for players to have fun. If I'm playing multiplayer and I play it for the first time and I've never played a map, I don't know where weapons are spawning. We wanted to make it a better experience for players, and we invested into what we call item spawners. The item spawners are assets like weapon racks and equipment spawners. It's nothing new for Halo in terms of what players expect, but we wanted to call out where weapon spawns in the world. We developed these awesome Halo 2 inspired weapon racks, a callback to the Halo 2 announcement trailer where the gun comes out of the wall and Chief grabs it. We put the weapon racks on the walls because we wanted to develop a visual language around scavenging in the game so that players can make split-second decisions around where to find a weapon. Map knowledge is still an important skill to maintain, but we wanted to find a way to ease the burden of developing that knowledge by creating assets that pop off the environment enough that you can make quick decisions on what item you want to fight for next. Another reason why I think this is a cool system is that we looked at adding new content into the game. With the game being free to play now, we really looked at how we could inject content like new weapons or equipment. We wanted it to be possible to spawn a new weapon on weapon racks across all the maps versus needing to wait for that new map to be in the current playlist rotation to come in. So that's an area where I think we've done a really good job of iterating. Mode-wise, I'm really excited for players to jump into big team battle. BTB's back. I mean, who wouldn't have fun designing that? I remember after our first playtest for BTB, there was a resounding hell yeah that emanated from a late night playtest. That was an incredible moment on this team where we were gaining confidence in our big bets for the mode. And that's it for the competitive news. It's time for your upcoming turns of the week, presented by NoobCombo.com. Check out NoobCombo.com for all your Halo esports needs, but no merch yet. Yeah, Mar, people still complain about Classic Halo. People still complain about Sprint being in the game. People still complain about it not having a BR mode.
There's complaining everywhere.
Complaining everywhere. Bobetta says, "What up, nerds?" Oh, fuck, we're nerds, man. Shit. You got us. I don't know. I can't come back from that.
Nah.
Fucking feta cheese. What up?
So upcoming tournaments of the week.
Yeah, on Friday and Saturday, July 16th and 17th, we have the Xbox Fan Fest Halo 3 2v2 ladder matches. Hopefully they go better than before. On Saturday, July 17th, we have the Long Live Halo 3 Draft Tournament and the Mista Marine Halo 5 Random 2v2 Tournament, which you just discussed. And then on Sunday, July 18th, we have the Xbox Fan Fest Halo 3 2v2 Weekly Qualifier. Again, hopefully it goes better than last. And the Blue Team Tournament. Hey, Bobetta Feta, welcome. The Blue Team Tournament's Rainbow Road FFA H2A Qualifier number 2. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's it for your upcoming tournaments of the week, presented by NoobCombo.com. Check out noobcom.com for Halo Sports merch. Well, what do we got next? RosterMania!
A little bit of RosterMania. Yes, Exile Gaming has come out and announced the roster. It's going to include Influence, Clownly, Bepex, and Scion. I think that's Scion, right?
I think you got it.
Yeah.
You know the fucking, like the Scion, was it the Scion XB, the box car? Was that what that was?
Yeah?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like just a fucking rectangle
What
on
happened to
wheels.
them?
Oh, God. Do they make cars anymore? I don't think they make cars anymore.
Do
Scion.
the Scion cars still exist? I doubt it.
Toyota Scion. The Scion spirit lives on.
Toyota?
Does it, though? It was defunct 5 years ago. In 2016.
They're gone.
They're discontinued they're discontinued marquee of Toyota that debuted in 2003. Yeah, they were gone 5 years ago.
Yeah, the FRS though.
Yeah, you know what are you gonna do?
Little sports looking car.
Unfortunate Scions. But
I mean, they got a 5 out of 5 on Carfax.
Okay, congratulations with that Carfax rating.
What about 4.7 out of 5 on Kelly Blue Book? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's decent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Let's see what the XB has.
I like. You know what? For as much shit as the XB got,
Yeah.
I liked how funky they got. I just like the funkiness of it. But there was one car. What the fuck was it? Oh my God. Where the window wrapped, the rear one wrapped around the door. You know what I'm fucking talking about?
So my uncle got in a car accident, a deer hopped out on the highway and obliterated the side of his car. But anyway, he had a Nissan Cube as his rental car.
I fucking hate that car.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that car is the worst. That might be my least favorite vehicle ever. Ever.
Yeah, those are something.
Oh my God, that car is so fucking stupid looking. Like, there's some dumbass looking cars, but that one, every time I see that, I throw up in my mouth a little bit. Like, what in your right mind? I mean, clearly you were not in your right mind when you bought that thing. Like, you went in there and you saw that and you're like, oh, hey, yeah, it's trend setting. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
I think there's one
Nissan Cube.
There's one that drives around in our area between the two towns.
No.
Here. So yeah, I've seen it.
Look at that. Look how bad that is. Even the front looks fucking terrible. This bulbous fucking, oh my God, that thing is horrendous. And the fucking window stretches around. Oh my God, it looks so bad. That's like...
Mar says, PT Cruiser I had a hate for. My neighbor had one.
You know,
they weren't that
weren't that bad. The fucking like station wagony looking one, like with the faux wood on it. Yeah.
Wasn't it purple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the traditional color of the PT Cruiser, if I'm not mistaken. But like, they had, oh my God, the PT. Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah, the Nissan Cube's like the worst looking car I've ever seen in my life.
All right. Josh, would you like to read our next piece?
Yes. Sign up for Insider Flighting. This is by
Unisheck.
Hey, I may have pressed it a little early, but we got it.
Source, dude, trust me, bro. Again, Halo Infinite Tech Previews, that's a fucking dumb name, will not be a surprise. Once we get closer, we'll have public posts informing everyone of what is happening and when. Thumbs up emoji. In the meantime, please make sure you're a registered Halo Insider at the link provided in the Google Doc on the show notes of the show, or you can go to Halo Waypoint and then click on the community tab and then look down and go to Halo Insider because they don't make it fucking easy to get to the fucking website. Well,
you okay over there?
No, what do we got for tournament league recaps of the last week?
Please. All right, Halo Cliptrosity for the May winners. Third place went to Mint Blitz, second went to Ace, and first went to Gilkey.
Hold on.
Oh.
Mars says, my buddy has a cube. It's nice inside. Well, I can tell you one thing. It ain't nice outside.
I mean, it could be. Anyway. Ambition Productions, Halo 3 4v4 tournament results. In fourth place, we had Gaia. We go with. Third is Hit Team. Second went to Larry. It says Buffalo. What?
Works for me.
Yeah. First went to Old Spanish Glores.
Before you continue,
yeah.
Mar, I have to ask. No, it looks like if a car grew a wart, to be honest. Mar, I have to ask you, if you're still if you're still good friends with that individual, this is gonna sound so fucking random. Would you mind asking them like what made them want to get that car and like report back to us? I'm genuinely curious. I know I just shit on that car a lot and I said people wouldn't be in their right mind to buy it, but I'm genuinely curious like what somebody thought of to go into a dealership and be like, I want that. Like, I really want to know what they thought of when they got that car. Jordan says, I like the Kia Soul.
Another box car.
It's all right, yeah. It's not as bad as the Cube, but yeah. Got to be cheap or free. I mean, hey, I'm genuinely curious. Okay, well, right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
SWAT Nation, SWAT Back to the Future.
SWAT!
3H3 4v4 results. Woo! In fourth place, we had Unclappable Cheeks.
Oh my God.
That's a great team name.
That goes on. That I don't even need to say anything. That goes on the list. Unclappable Cheeks, yeah, that absolutely goes on the list.
This included, I'm going to say Calpin with a T in front of it. Fetchies? Come on, people. Get your gamer tags together here. Hawk Eye Stig and Easy Breezy.
I like Easy Breezy.
That's decent. Third went to the Crew B?
The Croob.
The Croob.
I have no idea.
This was Bam Hawk, F Rain, Rebel, and Busta. Second went to On Another Level, Smoke You Dig, Self Perception, Sucka, and Luigi. And first went to Storytime, Lily Who, Donut, Antony, and Mines.
Antony.
I don't
know.
Tony. Next one, Blue Team Tournaments, Rainbow Road FFA H2A qualifier. Number 1 in 8th place, we had M2 Squared. 7th went to Rhythm.
Yes.
6th went to Yenzik. 5th, Mr. Fishy.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
4th went to Evolving. 3rd, Bovetta Feta.
With an asterisk.
With an asterisk, which I'm curious about.
Yeah.
2nd went to Bunny's Waddles. And 1st went to Douglas Vance.
Snagalicious says, spent a summer with a girl who had a Honda Element. Hella spacious. Hell yeah. I mean, that looks like a normal car. I mean, is the Element a van or an SUV, right?
It's like a SUV-ish type car.
Yeah.
Vehicle.
Yeah, it's like a normal ass looking. It's not as normal. Okay.
It's boxy, but it's better.
That's better. That's way better than the Cube. If
At
the
least
Cube
it's got
is
a
my
little bit
baseline, if the Cube's my baseline.
Can we?
Holy shit. The two-tone's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the two-tone's kind of cool. I don't know about that two-tone, but like I like the top being different. Like that little bit, that's kind of neat.
Okay. Next up, Xbox Fan Fest, Halo 3 2v2 weekly qualifier results. In 4th place, we had Inferno. This was Haynes and Common. 3rd went to Dogs. XG or X6.
I think it's X6.
Deciding. 2nd went to IC, which was Boo Boo Doo Boo and Falcated. And 1st went to Trippy and Tylenol.
Snag says the Cube's older, better looking sibling. You know, you're true. I'll take that. That's good.
There you go.
Well, it's time for a topic.
I didn't know we had one. I skipped over this portion of the doc.
You can skip it if you want to because it's just drama. So,
nope. Well, let's get into it.
Halo tournaments be Halo tournaments. This is by many. Are you ready? Typically, I wouldn't talk about this, but, you know, considering it is current, considering there's a good amount of money on the line, I just thought I would bring it up. Snakebite. So this starts with Snakebite, basically. And the first tweet that was put out was Snakebite said, so we had one last match to potentially qualify. Our opponent couldn't load in, and we were told to play 2v1. They declined. The mod then tells us we are both in and closes it, giving us no option to play the match. And now we weren't in because of it. Take me to Infinite, please. So Lennox, one of the, I guess you could say, admins for this event, or moderators for this event, stated, sorry you guys didn't qualify today or yesterday. That one match point would not have made a difference since they didn't qualify either. Hopefully you have one more day of play in you next week or the week after. Snakebite replied with, I hope you know how bad it is for us to just trust that we wouldn't have qualified even with a win with how close the records were, LOL. Trusted your mod on it and look how that turned out. Definitely not wasting time playing the other, but good luck with the rest of them. Also, I say that because they went to a tiebreaker and your mod also killed enough time for us to not get another match, which could have had us playing against a higher ranked team. But oh well, used to this stuff by now, LOL. Lennox said, completely understandable. You take time out of your day to compete and circumstances worked against you. If there were more time in the ladder, I think you would have played / won more games, but 10 p.m. Eastern time is so late as it is. And then Snakebite, with the last reply there, said, they all go corporate eventually. Have a good night and good luck with the future ones. So that was this first incident, right? Where a mod told them, and he had receipts from this Discord discussion that, hey, this happened with this team we're supposed to compete against. Oh, it turns out we can't play against. They don't want to play 2v1. Oh, the mod says, don't worry about it. You'll get in regardless. Just don't worry about it. And Snakebite even says, are you sure? Because we can't go back. Like, once it's done, it's done. It's in the receipt. And I think the mod said, yeah. So Mar says Snakebite getting upset about an event, so thing hasn't changed. It's true. It's true. Snag says, oof, saw this on Twitter. That's rough. On a stream, he said he unfollowed Tosh and whatnot. He's just over it. I mean, that's a little petty, but in things that he said are a little petty as well. I get the frustration. So let's get to the next piece, right? So Snakebite deleted this tweet, but I have the beginning of it. I say I wasn't able to get everything. I should have fucking got it when he tweeted in the original point, but regardless. So the tweet that one of the tweets he deleted stated, so after everything that happened yesterday, we were told we wouldn't have qualified even with a win. So no change would be made. But somehow a team who placed below us is in the final bracket today. You can't make this stuff up. And then there was a screenshot of Too Easy, I think is the team that made it in, that was technically a lower seed than them. So Lennox came back and said, each side of the bracket is split into the day that teams are qualified. One team dropped out, so the next highest placing team got it, which is Too Easy. They are the number 8 Friday seed. It would have gone to run it up, but they qualified on day 2. So that clears that up, right? Sounds like it. Snakebite says, for future reference, when teams drop out and things like this happen, maybe you should post the socials for some clarity. Not exactly professional when players have to take to Twitter to figure out what is going on with your bracket. And then a thumbs up emoji. Then Lennox replied with, you should, join the Discord that everyone is required to join and ask questions there. Snakebite, in a deleted tweet, said, LMAO, we are in the Discord, and when asked how the ladder works day 1, we were told, quote, it's not strictly off of win-loss percent. It factors win-loss percent versus actual number of wins. I'm not sure the exact calculations behind it, but we can look into any specific issues if there is one, end quote. So the aftermath, if you can call it that, is Snakebite tweeted, deleted most of the Halo 3 drama because honestly, it just isn't even worth the attention. Here we are. Been a very frustrating past couple years as a Halo player and fan, and the list seems to get longer and longer. Good times are ahead, though, and I'm just going to try to keep focusing on that. I appreciate people always getting where I'm coming from and letting me vent while supporting myself in the squad. Eyes forward on a better thing soon. So instead of taking this opportunity to shit on individuals, I don't think it's any one person's fault. Clearly there was, and I talked about this in Discord and on Twitter and whatnot. It's clearly there was a miscommunication or lack of communication that took place. So in order to fix these moving forward, and even Maddie said he tried making sense of everything that happened with the placings, and he just said, fuck it, and stopped. So there needs to be better communication. So if I was to provide advice, better communication. That's the big thing. Yeah. He said, and he showed that they were in the Discord and they were asking.
Yeah, but I mean that day 1 communication, when you have so many people coming at you.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
When they say, we can look into more specific situations when they arise, it sounds like you didn't ask after this specific situation arose.
Well, it's based off that initial conversation with that moderator, it sounds like they did.
Not the whole other team moving up type thing, but
the team moving up type thing, Lennox laid that out plain as day.
Right, but that's what I think they were referring to at that time when they talked about the Discord.
Sure. It just sounds like Snakebite was just too pissed.
I mean, yeah.
So he wasn't having that.
Snakebite as a player and having the experience that he does with tournaments should know to get a second opinion on that mod, not play this game. Right? At least, is there someone else who can confirm this before we move on? I know he asked, but...
And you're already on a time constraint too. That's my problem. If I'm talking to that mod, I would probably have to take that mod at face value.
Sure.
Because they are a mod. So it's just clear miscommunication or lack of communication that took place.
And we also, another thing that kind of bugs me about this is we talk a lot about sending feedback in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't have to be on Twitter.
No. And even, I think, so Snakebite was clearly venting,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Clearly venting. Lennox said a few things that were appropriate. And then basically that last statement was not in the jab back at the being in the Discord part when clearly he was. But that's besides the point. You're right. This didn't have to be on Twitter. But I wanted to highlight it because we don't want this to happen in subsequent weeks. We don't want this to happen with other events that take place, right? We want things to be as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I didn't want to take this opportunity to shit on anybody. I wanted to try to take this opportunity to highlight something that went wrong and try to provide advice as to how things can help moving forward. And I think the biggest thing is communication. And you're right.
Yeah.
When on day one, when people are coming at you left and right, it's going to be difficult. But I think now I don't know how the inner workings happened with the creation of this event in general, right? But clearly, I don't know if they just weren't prepared enough. It just sounds like there's just a cog missing. There's just something missing there. But yeah, I would say better communication is probably the biggest thing. Is that what's needed here? From what it sounds like. I can only hope it gets better in subsequent weeks. Can only hope. Jordan says, honestly, I feel like the orgs don't care, so I think Twitter was the place. And Snag says Twitter was definitely not the place. I don't know. I felt like it could have been handled in DMs. But like I said, I think this was Snakebite venting, clearly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, okay, I don't want to. Nope, I'm just going to leave it there. Yep, I'll just leave it there. Anything else you want to add before we move on?
Nah.
All right. Well, in that case, again, sign up for Insider Flighting! Just do it. It's at HaloWaypoint.com. Click on the community tab. Click on Halo Insider. Click on sign up. Fill out the information. Register your email. Sign up for communications. Go through the rest of the process. Do you understand how fucking stupidly dumb difficult this is? Not difficult, just how many steps there are. Do it. It's time for the regular news. Halo community update. This is by Snickerdoodle, as a matter of fact. Halo 5 Guardians calendar includes, for July 8th, already taken place, Griffball rotates in for ODST Slayer. On the 15th, Community Slayer rotates in for Griffball. And Warzone Assault goes live for the weekend. On July 22nd, Action Sack rotates in for Community Slayer. And then on the 29th, CE Anniversary Throwback rotates in for Action Sack, and Warzone Turbo goes live for the weekend. In August, the 5th, Ranked Snipers rotates in for Mythic FFA for the month. And Castle Wars rotates in for CE Anniversary Throwback. On the 12th, Triple Team rotates in for Castle Wars, and Warzone Assault goes live for the weekend. On the 19th, Core Play rotates in for Triple Team. And on the 26th, Covenant Slayer rotates in for Core Play, and Warzone Turbo goes live for the weekend. Bobetta says that's exactly the point. Halo players have a hard time following directions, so only the smart ones can play and give good feedback. Kappa. Bobetta, was it a picture that you tweeted out or something? I'm trying to remember, but like it was like the synopsis of how they play. Yeah, that's what it. I think that's what it had to do with, was he can't even get players to check in on time, wasn't it? Didn't you tweet something or retweet something? I swear to God, you did. And then also included is a link to the Halo Multiplayer Reveal press kit, where you can get wallpapers, screenshots, concept art. I think is in there too, maybe. Yeah, There's a few different things in there, so go check it out. Cannon Fodder by Grim Brother 1. You tweet about players not knowing to join the Discord when it says in 4 different places. That's right. Yes. It was fucking hilarious, and I loved it. So this was Cannon Fodder issue 117. So obviously it was
117.
Yes, Master Chief. Duh. The really cool part about this article, and the reason why I'm only going to talk about one piece of it, is because if you go check out Podcast Evolved, you go check out Sacred Icon, you go check out Podtacular, you go check out Brendan Lowry, fucking, who else was in there? There's so many people in there. There was a shit ton of content creators. Oh my God, am I going to mispronounce that? Sayotka? Welcome, for 1. 2, I really apologize for mispronouncing your name. Can't wait to listen to the podcast tomorrow while I'm at work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sank says, I promise you if I ever play an attorney, I'll check in on time for you. I promise. You should definitely do that. Maddie says, slowly opens door to the room and takes a seat in the back. Hey, Maddie. Don't worry. We already got the fucking merch pun out of it. We got the merch joke out of the way, so don't worry about it. You're good. So yeah, go read this entire article and go check out all of the other community episodes that went out that typically stay on the lore side of things, and go listen to their thoughts about Master Chief and just Halo in general, and go check them all out. I don't care kind of why I kind of have the NA.
I think it's supposed to be name.
Oh, okay. Kind of why I have this name. It said, I still don't know how to fucking
Could be like
Sio
or Sio.
Is it Sioka?
Sioka?
Sioka? Sioka? God, I'm going to be hung up on that forever now.
Oh.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Today, we're extremely excited to announce the Halo Sloka. Is it Sloka?
No, it's an I, not an L.
What?
It doesn't help our...
Sioka. Sioka.
Like...
Is it S-I-O-Ka? Or is it S-E? Like C? Yup. What the fuck does yup mean? Just type it out. Type it out. Is it I don't know. What is it? I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know, bro. Sioka or Sioka? Yeah, Maddie, what is it? Is it I? Is it I? You got it?
I think it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter, and this is part of the fun.
It says there it is. It's the fucking snag. E-I-E-I-O.
All right.
There was a man who had a tag, and Sioka was his name. Oh.
No, I'm not doing it.
Oh my God. All right, we're going to move on. Today, we're extremely excited to announce the Halo Encyclopedia, created in partnership with our awesome friends at Dark Horse. The Halo Encyclopedia is written in-house by the 343 franchise team trident of Jeremy Patinaud, Kenneth Peters, and yours truly, Grim Brother 1. Do me a favor. If you've got the previous encyclopedia on your shelf somewhere, give it a quick look. If you thumb to the very end, I believe you'll find it topping out at around 367 pages, if you're counting the 2011 updated and expanded edition. And as you can tell, it's pretty beefy. Well, the new Halo Encyclopedia is slated to come in at around 25% larger, nearly 500 pages. It's chock full of lore, details, explanations, clarifications, and maybe even a few revelations. All painstakingly scripted by folks who absolutely adore this universe just like you do. Personally, working on this book has been an incredible honor and memorable adventure, and I'm humbled to be able to do it alongside such talented teammates and good friends. And as an additional layer of care, we've also enlisted the detail-checking assistance of longtime canon catalog and cross-referencer Stephen Loftus just to help keep an extra eye on certain things. So when can you get your hands on this titanic tome? Well, We wanted to make sure we had the opportunity to include elements from Halo's entire first 2 decades, and that meant making sure to include plenty of presence from Halo Infinite. So, in order to make sure we're past the blast radius of launch content and initial spoiler time, the Halo Encyclopedia will be arriving next spring, currently slated for March 29th, 2022. Stay tuned for pre-order details coming very soon. That means that Halo Infinite is coming out in January 2022. We're delaying again, baby!
I know you're joking.
I mean, you kind of get 3 months then, you know?
I mean,
If it comes right out at the beginning of January, you have all of January, all of February, and basically all of March. You have like 3 whole months. That's spoilerific, like, period, right?
sure.
You need more than that? The game's coming out in December. Quote me on it.
December 31st.
At midnight.
Holiday
So it's
season.
January 1st. January's a holiday. It's New Year's Day. January 1st is New Year's Day. That's a holiday.
Yes.
Yep. Ring in the new year with Halo Infinite.
Pre-order now to get your Santa cap and fireworks emote.
Yes! And your 2022 glasses.
Yep.
Oh my God. An animated armor coating of fireworks going off.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm in it. I'm into it. Let's go.
Emote where you dance and a little 2 champagne glasses cheers behind you.
I'm totally
Yeah,
down
yeah.
for this. The crazier, the better. Siotka says, I'm going to get that wrong. I feel like they wanted November 15th, but if they're short on time, they'll put it out in December. I really don't think that they come out with Forza Horizon 5 on November 9th and then coming out with Infinite on the 15th. I just don't see it happening.
I think they wanted November, but then Forza.
They're 2 internal teams.
Yeah,
Microsoft obviously talked to both of them.
Okay, but maybe Infinite wasn't supposed to come out in 2021.
You're not wrong.
And
It
Forza
wasn't.
had that date slated long ago.
And Forza's like,
Now
how does
bitch,
November
ours.
9th, 2021 sound? This was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Infinite's still coming out this year, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're slated. Holiday
Oh, we're
2020, baby.
Yeah.
We're slated. And then it gets delayed. Hey, Playground Games? Yeah? Your game's still coming out November 9th, right? Yeah? Okay. Why? Well, we delayed to, just like, what, March 2021? No. Oh, like spring? No. What? Fall? No.
A little later.
You guys didn't say holiday, did you? Yeah. But you gave a release date at E3, right?
Nah.
No. You still said holiday? Yeah. Good luck, fuckers. That's why I can see that conversation taking place. That's how that happened.
All right.
Let's see. Those sales for November going into the December holiday is better for sales. See, the way I look at it is this is just pure speculation. I have literally no type of insider knowledge or anything like that. And obviously, if I did, I wouldn't be able to give it out. But I don't. I'm just saying from all of the promo that they've put out, from all the PR talk that they've put out, all of the Xbox marketing that they put out, it says 6 games, 6 months. And if you look, I think everything but December
Is slated.
has a release.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is past, like you have Forza November 9th, and then you have Infinite right after that as holiday. It just makes me think that it's December. And Maddie's thinking the anniversary date, which is what, the 15th? I think that's what you guys said. Like Maddie's thinking that, and I'm more than likely wrong. I just think it's fucking December. And Maddie's going to die on his hill. I'm going to die on my hill. We're both going to die on hills. And we're never going to play Infinite when it comes out because we'll be dead on our hills. And yes, Maddie, I know you explained your reasoning in Discord. I know. Justin says, well, Forza got 15 minutes at E3 and we got 2. So Microsoft clearly likes Forza more. But the ray tracing. That's it for the regular news. Come to the games, what?
Oh, gosh.
Call of Duty lands with fans. See what I did there? You like that?
Lands with fans.
Lands with fans.
Like big-ass fans, you know, like...
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know there's a company here called Big Ass Fans, and they install giant fans in warehouses and whatnot. It's great.
Siotka says, boys, the only hills we dying on is the King of the Hill on Infinite. We actually don't even know if King of the Hill's in the game.
And we don't.
We still don't know.
Strongholds 2.0.
We had big-ass fans at my old job.
Nice.
Should have taken them with you. Could have had big-ass fans with you everywhere. Lands with fans by Call of Duty League. Major 5 with fans. Tickets on sale now. CDL 2021 champs with fans. August 19th through the 22nd, live from the Gallon Center in LA. Or Galen Center, probably mispronounced that too. I'm just terrible at pronouncing shit. Tickets available to the public on July 16th. In 3 days. Hey, guess whose home series is next?
Ours?
Ours.
Oh, we can lose another one.
Wow. Way to get fucking dark on our team again.
Sorry.
God damn it. What did we lose? 3-1 to the Ultra? We beat the first team we played, I think, what is it, 3-0 or something like that? Did we beat them 3-0?
Maybe.
I think we did. And then we lost 3-1 to Ultra.
Yep. Yep.
We just need to be better. Ugh. Except for COD and other games to watch. It's time for Will's Adventures with the Nailovers. And other games too. Will.
Yeah.
What did you play last week?
We'll start off with some Valorant, because of course I've been on that Valorant kick.
Valorant.
Yeah. I wish... So I'm having an issue with my PC. I think I need more RAM. I have 16 gigs now. But like if I'm trying to
need more than 16.
If I'm trying to play Valorant and record gameplay at the same time, it crashes. It just straight up fucking it's like, nope,
you
not
sure
happening.
It's not something else?
I don't know. I think it's the RAM because it said memory something or other.
Okay. Valorant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Tarkov just needs a shit ton of RAM too. It does. It takes up almost all the 16 gigs. Like it's fucked.
Remember when like the conversation was, "Oh, you only need 8 gigs for gaming."
Well, for gaming, I'm trying to
I know,
multitask.
I mean, now we're getting to a point where it's not. You need more. You need more.
Yeah.
Memory leak. Tark and PUBG are heavy on RAM usage.
Yeah. Memory leak, maybe. I don't know what the hell. What's a memory leak?
It's when memory leaks.
It's just like it's dripping out.
Drip drip. I got a leaky faucet upstairs. BT Dubs.
How does I'm gonna have to look it up because who knows.
There's not a whole lot you can do besides like
replace the RAM.
No.
Oh.
Like a memory leak is something that when the game is running, it does, and you need to restart the game, potentially your computer, but realistically probably just the game, and then like the devs have to patch the title.
Gotcha.
If it's a consistent issue. But
anyway,
that's besides the point.
I had a sweet knife kill
in Valorant
that I wish I would have recorded because we were pushing B on Bind. Yeah, the one with the teleporters, Bind.
Yes.
And we were outside of hookah by the teleporter, and we heard 2 people come through. And I was trying to like creep up next to the teleporter on the opposite side to get an angle for when they came out. What I didn't realize was happening is Dave was playing Sage, and he walled it as the doors opened.
Okay.
I had my knife out just to move faster, but as the wall went up, I went up, and so did their Sky, the enemy player. And she had no idea I was there. And I was just like freaking out because I'm just standing there like drawers down with my knife. She's like facing forward and she dropped down. I was just like, I jumped off and
my God.
knifed her as I was midair.
The most satisfying shit probably ever.
Yeah, it was great. I wish I would have recorded it.
I'd never get anything like that. That's insane.
It was by pure happenstance. But
no, like just the fact that it happened. Like, yeah, that's insane.
Yep. It was awesome. But yeah, still on the Valorant grind. They came out with another new set of weapons.
I think they look good.
They do look decent.
I like the red and orange scheme, obviously. I think they look really good. What?
I think everything looks a little too similar for me. So, and then yes, played some Tarkov. I've done a few PMC raids, a lot of scav raids. My stash is over full. Like it's just there's too much because I've collected a lot of items you need for later quests.
Okay.
It's just all in there because you can't
just in there.
Another thing is say you have your hideout you can upgrade. Say you need like a motor, a battery, and something else to upgrade your generator.
Okay.
You can't turn in those items individually. You have to turn them all in at the same time. So like I have a lot of stuff where I have like 2 of the 3 things I need to turn in and they're just taking up space. So
that's unfortunate that you have to wait.
Yeah. Stash. They are correcting that in future patch.
Okay.
So they know about it, but right now it's just annoying.
Siotka asks, when's next game night for Valorant?
Oh gosh, I'm on all the time.
He is. I need to get back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have maybe Friday I'll play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I got things to do around the house.
I understand that.
Busy this week.
It's a constant struggle.
Yeah. And then I don't know if I played H5 at some point. I don't know if I talked about it last week or when.
I don't think you did.
But my note I put here is, why do people not care about weapons or power-ups?
Because there's no ping system in Halo 5.
Yeah, so I played a couple. The games I remember were Plaza and the Rig.
Okay.
And I remember like no one on my team was setting up, pushing for the weapon, pushing for snipers, camo, or overshield on those maps. I had to make that decision. Like, do I try to contest for it solo or do I stick with my team? And it just turned into a shit show of us never getting anything because I'm pushing against 2 or 3 people.
They just didn't care.
Yeah, and I was just 2 games and I was frustrated that I couldn't do anything with teammates who, to me, I was just like, I was pissed off in the moment. So like, oh, these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just suck. They're just not rotating. I don't know.
You turned into Snakebite on Twitter.
Yeah.
Nothing against him.
Well, no, it's just I was frustrated with Halo after that point of not having people, because like when a team just gets everything and it turns so snowbally, it's just not fun.
You get steamrolled.
You're like, just get me out of this game.
Yeah.
I did top frag on my team.
Congratulations.
I had to show those guys. I shot my teammates a few times too because I was just pissed.
Oh.
I turned to that guy like they would just huddle in Plaza, like in the room, and then we get pushed from every fucking angle, and I'm like, yeah, great guys, good accomplishments. Like you're hiding in court. You're
good job, guys. Good job.
Yep, and then I'd shoot him and run out of the room when we'd respawn.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Like, this way. Anyway. Josh put movies on his list, so I put that I watched Black Widow on mine.
I put a movie on mine.
So
I didn't play a lot of games.
I saw it. It's a good action movie.
Okay.
No spoilers here. Go check it out.
Yeah. I will gladly watch it at some point.
There is, for people wondering, there is a tie-in to the next phase of Marvel, but I'll leave it at that.
Good. Glad to know that they're keeping with that, obviously. Really, really excited for the next Thor movie.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
Apparently the director said it's his craziest movie he's ever made. And I loved Ragnarok. So like I'm pumped, man. This movie's gonna be dope as shit.
Final episode of Loki tomorrow, which I'm contemplating waking up like super early to watch.
Yeah, because they released on fucking Matt even said it too. Because because they released on Wednesdays.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Or maybe I just stay up tonight.
It's another show I need to start. I haven't even started Loki yet. I haven't watched WandaVision. Haven't watched Loki. I watched through all of Falcon Winter Soldier. Really, really, really loved it.
I honestly
So-
don't think you're going to be a fan of WandaVision.
That's what everyone says.
It's good.
I heard it gets better like, what,
Yeah.
2 or 3 episodes in?
As it goes, it gets better.
Yeah.
It gets back to more that Marvel-esque thing. But the first few episodes,
They're just weird.
yeah, and I enjoyed them because I did a lot of theory crafting with it,
Okay.
which is fun.
I'll watch it.
But people who don't know,
I'll watch it.
people who don't like know the in-depths of like Marvel outside of what's been in the movies already might not.
Yeah, so dumb people like me.
I'm not saying that. It's just you don't know what you don't know.
It's true. I've only seen the films once, maybe twice for some of them. And I basically just watched to watch them. Just to turn my brain off and just enjoy what they were. So I didn't do any of the theory crafting or anything like that. But I'll still watch WandaVision. And I will watch Silos loves WandaVision, the first few episodes.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. I won't be rewatching it anyway.
For WandaVision, it's not like a rewatchable series for me. The events happened.
Yeah.
I know where they end. I don't see. It's like once you know the ending of WandaVision, you don't rewatch WandaVision.
You know what looks fucking awesome?
Uh-huh.
Marvel's What If.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. That looks fucking sick. Oh my God. I can't wait for that shit. Oh. Dude, when they brought out the new trailer, obviously, I went back and watched the old one. Just because of how excited I am for that series to come out. Like that's going to be so awesome. Holy shit. It can get wacky. I love it. Last Chadwick Boseman performance. Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Yep.
What is he? He plays he doesn't play Black Panther. He plays somebody else in What If. I'm already forgetting who. God, I feel like an asshole. It's not Iron Man, is it? Who does he play? I don't know. But yeah, Marvel's What If. Can't fucking wait. Oh, Star-Lord. That's it. He's going to play Star-Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still stoked. Like zombie shit in there too. Oh, yes. It's going to be awesome.
All right, Josh, what'd you play?
Well, first I'll start with what I watched.
Okay.
So, Natan has never watched Space Jam before, the original. So, we watched Space Jam. And yeah, it was Space Jam. And I'm not going to lie. One of the reasons why we watched it is because the new one's coming, and I'll watch the new one. Mm-hmm. Natana's not going to care, but I'll watch it. I asked her what her thoughts were, and she's like, that was something. So it was Space Jam. And you married her, she never watched Space Jam, and you said, I do. I didn't know that ahead of time. It's Space Jam has just come up in the conversation. Like, yo, have you seen the seminal children's movie with fucking Michael Jordan's Space Jam?
Well, just like you haven't seen Mighty Ducks or
Jurassic
the
Park.
original Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Or E.T. Yeah. There's a lot.
Yep. Sadness.
What? Like I said, I don't think I've seen fully all the way through the Goonies. So, like, there's a lot I need to watch, you know? Again. Because I know I've seen, like, bits and pieces. I just don't think I've sat down and watched the entirety of them. So,
all right.
I'll watch Jurassic Park soon. I did purchase it with intent to watch.
Cool.
So I'll watch it. I played some Halo MCC for the community playdate. That was fun. So thank you to everybody who joined for that. It was a good time. I think we won every game but one, right? I think we won every game but one. Yeah, that was good. I'm playing Pokemon Sword. My statement is I'm nearly done with this shit. Because I'm about to face off against like the final dude. So we'll see how that goes. Fun fact about that game. There is I think it's Pancham, Pancham. It's like a panda looking fuck who's a fighting type. And I I had them in the 50s levels. Okay. And I'm like, you look really small. I thought you would evolve by now. And some take a stone to evolve and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Some you need to trade to evolve and whatnot. No, this was a whole other level of fuckery. In order to evolve Pancham or whatever the fuck this thing's name is I like it. I like this Pokemon. I was just pissed he wasn't evolving. In order to evolve this little fucker, you have to have a dark type Pokemon in your party. Just a dark type Pokemon in your party.
Oh.
And then once it reaches level 35, it'll evolve. And again, mine was in the 50s.
So you never had a dark type Pokemon?
Never had one in my party. In the boxes, sure, I have plenty, but I never had one in my party. I have a grass and ice type. I have a flying and steel type. I have a fighting type. I have fire, lightning, and water. That's what I have in my party. So never had a dark type. I had to look this up because I was so confused. Sure shit. In the last area that you're in, I found a rare candy on the floor. I leveled him up once I had a dark person in my party, and he evolved. I'm like, thank God I'm done with this shit. All right. Yeah, Pokemon Sword. Quit doing weird shit. All right, last piece I want to add here. So Summer Games Done Quick 2021 took place over the last week. And I wanted to highlight, if you guys don't know, Summer Games Done Quick, part of Games Done Quick. They have two major events in the year. Awesome Games Done Quick in the fall. Summer Games Done Quick, obviously, in the summer. I talk about this every single time it's on the show because I think it's great. They raise money for charity. They raise nearly 3 million or maybe even more than 3 million after subs were taken into consideration for Doctors Without Borders. That was for this event for Summer Games Done Quick 2021. So I wanted to highlight some of my favorite speed runs that took place. All of these I thought were fantastic, and there's so many more on the Games Done Quick YouTube channel, so go check that out too. But here's what I have. So Golden Sun, The Lost Age is by Plexa. Golden Sun is my favorite video game of all time. Golden Sun, The Lost Age is the direct sequel to this game, and it takes place literally right after the first game. And the funny part is that Golden Sun, the original, was at Awesome Games Done Quick last year, so it's really cool that Summer Games Done Quick showcased The Lost Age. So go watch that run if you haven't already. Super Mario 64 blindfolded 70-star run. This is by Bubsia. 70 stars. You need 70 to face the final Bowser in Super Mario 64. He did it all blindfolded. All of it. It was phenomenal. If there's one run that you watch that one. Because even when he fucked up, there were times where he fucked up and he could still get back to where he needed to be. It was insane. Oh my God. And you have to do it for 70 fucking stars. All blindfolded. It was phenomenal. Snag says that was the best run, hands down. Yeah, absolutely. Snag says that was a 6-hour run, made work go by super fast. Yeah, the Golden Sun run was, and it was phenomenal. And I loved every second of it because it's my favorite game. Maddie says that was ridiculous. Yes, the 64 run was ridiculous. Another one that was ridiculous was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild by Johnny Boomer. This one had a lot of different techniques in it to make you go very fast. There were a lot of clips. Just a really, really cool technical run if you watch that one. Mario Kart 64 by Abney. 150cc all cups. Okay? The reason why I like this run so much is when we did Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't do it for Mario 64. For Mario Kart 64. We didn't do it for that game. But it made me obviously these tricks are hard to do. But when you watch that run of Mario Kart 64, it made me think back to that. And what if we did 64 and I tried one of these tricks just to get ahead on one race? Because the shit that they do, what they found out you could do in these races is insane. It's insane. So go watch that. Shadow of the Colossus by Tic Tac. Again, very technical. The commentary was fantastic during this run. This is that was one of the probably the best thing I liked about that run. But yeah, if you just watch a Shadow Colossus run, really good. Pokemon Black and White. Talk about Pokemon. This is by Pulse Effects and Swiftaloo. This was a race, and again, a lot of like RNG manipulation, setting things up very early game to the end game. And the best part about this run is that it was very, very, very close all the way to the end. So like, and we're talking about an hours long run here, and it was close to the very end. Go watch that. And then the last run I want to shout out here, there's so many more. Check them out at Games Done Quick's YouTube channel. But the last one I want to highlight is the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix run by Ninten. This is the last run of the marathon, and there were so many incentives throughout the entire event that were met. But the big thing here was that this was on the hardest difficulty, level 1 only. So if you play on the hardest difficulty in the game, there's an item that you can get, I believe, is what they were talking about, where you're stuck at level 1 and you do not gain any more experience points. So you stay at level 1 throughout the entire game. And if you know about Kingdom Hearts 2, Maddie says, how dare you not mention Mr. Monopoly's Halo 2 run? Oh my God, that's funny. It's like, it's not in Community Creations or something. We'll get there. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, hardest difficulty, level 1 run. Has to be level 1 throughout the entirety of the game through every single boss battle. And they met the incentive, if I'm not mistaken, for the Sephiroth super boss fight in it as well. So if you want to see something unbelievably fucking insane, go watch that. That's all I played and watched. Time for some shoutouts. Shoutouts to everyone who joined the community playdate. It was a phenomenal time. Hope to see you there on Friday. Shoutouts to everyone who's followed and subbed during the live show. We got Syotka, Rage with the 12-month resub, Snag with the follow as well. Thank you so much. And Jordan with the 16-month resub. Thank you guys. You guys are fantastic. And happy belated birthday to Aries Carries, and Soul Snipe. Happy birthday to you, gents. Snag says, missed that. Still have to watch that VOD. Fuck yeah, do it up. Like I said, there's so many fucking good runs. Speaking of which, Community Creations, the Halo 2 by Mr. Monopoly. That speed run. Check that out. He does tricks that I had no idea existed. And I thought I knew Halo 2. He does tricks. The super fucking weird and cool part is that he does some of it co-op and some of it not. Because there's a trick you can do when playing co-op where you can put your teammate's dead body like into another corpse and take control of that corpse.
Oh.
So there's a lot of fuckery that happens,
I'm sure,
in that speed run. Like it's genuinely it's just awesome. And I think he's playing on easy, but it didn't matter. Like just the shit and then everybody knows, and if you don't know, there's like so when you have the sword in Halo in general, right? And the reticle turns red, you can hit the trigger and you'll zoom up to that person, right?
Yeah.
In Halo 2, there's a trick you can do where if you have like a long rifled weapon as your other weapon, right? And you have the energy sword as well. You take the energy sword out, excuse me. And there's a trick you can do where if you rapidly switch to that sniper or whatever, or if you're like zoomed in with the sniper and then you rapidly switch to the sword, it acts as though that was your reticle.
Yeah. And
you zoom all the way to where the sniper was looking. So like there's so many ways you can get ahead with that. It's a great run. So go check out that run too. Halo memes every day, reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Clips of the week number 113 by High Tech Redneck. Check that video out. Halo Mega Constructs Big Team Battle MOC. This is my podcast evolved and builds with blocks. Check that out. I think they even got like a little assassination type thing in there. So that was pretty cool. Check that video out. Improve your team awareness in Halo. This is by Callus. It's a YouTube video. Check that out. The best Halo 3 clips you'll see this week. Halo 3 highlights by Paradise Halo. And finally, the Ascend Hyperion interview by Divine Mind on their podcast. So check that video out as well. Great interviews as always. Jordan says the GTA 3 run was amazing. Every fucking run is amazing. Justin says, used to be able to chase warthogs around the map in BTB if you had sword and rockets. Used to be so much fun to do. See, like there's so many cool things you can do in Halo 2. Go watch that run if you haven't already. That's it for the community creations of the week. Will, with that, would you mind plugging the show?
You can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well.
Pocket Cast!
You can join the Discord during the community discussion. Link is provided in the Google Doc with the show notes of the show. You can join the Xbox Club or Spartan Company, but don't. We have social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and if you want to count Twitch, I'm still not sure if it's social media.
It is now.
Twitch.tv/HCS Pro Talk. We have our own esportspedia page, halo.esportspedia.com/HCS_pro_talk. We have our own website, hcsprotalk.com. We can find a link to our merch in the top right corner, unlike Maddie, who doesn't have any over at noobcombo.com quite yet.
Get fucked, Maddie.
Be patient, people.
I'm not.
Yeah, Josh really isn't. Don't forget about the wonderful people over at Podcast Evolved. Make sure to check out the HaloPodcast.com, or not the HaloPodcast.com, your home for Halo.
The HaloPodcast.com.
Yeah, it's just HaloPodcast.com, though. They have their shows, Podcast Evolved, Mission Debrief, Book Club, Built with Blocks, and Halo Headlines. Go check it out.
Fuck yeah.
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 All right, Josh. Look at, there's an extra note at the end of the show.
What is that? Does that say, finally, sign up for the fucking insider fighting? Just do it now. If you haven't already.
It's like a beta.
Fuck you. Oh my God.
Oh,
fuck.
Whoops.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 191 of HCS Pro Talk. I want to thank you very much for listening. If you're listening to the audio version of the show, hope you had a great time. I screamed a lot again. So there was that. Jordan, it's like a beta. If you're tuning into the YouTube VOD or the Twitch VOD, again, thank you for stopping by and checking the video out. We appreciate it. If you're watching live with us right now, thank you for taking time out of your evening to spend some time with us. We'll be back next week to talk about fuck if I know. Hopefully some good news. But if not, it doesn't matter because we'll talk about it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. Sign up for the Insider Fighting, you fucks. We'll catch you next week. But until then, bye-bye!